All right, welcome to the Road to State here, sponsored by Raising Cane's. You can find us at Raising Cane's here in Fort Collins today. That's 2108 South College Avenue, just in case you want to stop by and say hi. I'm Ashley Giovanna. It's Dan Mohrmann, Doug Ottewill, and we're going to talk some more football today. We are almost done with the 2025 season.
The road, you can see the end of the road.
Well, this is the last rest stop.
Oh,
It's true.
It's true.
It's sad, but it just means that Saturday is going to be a lot of fun.
Listen, we've got a lot in store for you this afternoon. We got the Pomona Panthers, we got the Windsor Wizards, and we might have some other surprises stopping by to get you ready for the 3, 4, and 5A state championships coming to Fort Collins this Saturday at Canvas Stadium. But before we kick off all of that football fun, let's talk about game day. It's calling. Raising Cane's is bringing the party tailgates. Just got tastier with hand-battered, cooked-to-order chicken fingers and the legendary cane sauce chef's kiss. Do not forget to add crispy crinkle fries and buttery Texas toast and jugs on jugs of freshly squeezed lemonade and freshly brewed tea to turn your tailgate into a touchdown. Raising Cane's chicken fingers, one love. And we're joined by Kane today. Look at this little nugget. He's so cute.
I didn't realize that this was like
that's Kane.
You can get this for somebody for Christmas.
You can. $10.99. We talked about
There's
it. I think
still
last
some
Tuesday.
left, not many, so you might want to hurry.
Ooh.
But if you're shopping for Christmas,
that's one of the cute novelty Christmas story canes that you can buy.
I know
So
it's cool.
jump in your local Raising Cane's here in Colorado, see if they have a couple more available to put in someone's stocking. I'm sure they would love it. All right, guys.
Is that going to fit in a stocking?
Yeah, what kind of stocking do you have at your house?
We got the extra
Let's
big
just wrap
size.
it and put it under the tree.
Did you not hear?
How would your daughter react if she found
Well,
that?
it's twice the size of my daughter, so she would be stoked, to be honest. Okay, guys, it's go time. State championships for 3, 4, and 5A are on the docket. We got to get everybody ready, but I would be remiss if we didn't talk about the small school championships from last Saturday in Pueblo. Give me a brief overview of what you really took away from last Saturday, because I got a couple, but Dan, we'll start with you.
I mean, Lyman is everything they were hyped up to be at the beginning of the season, despite a regular season loss to Buena Vista. They didn't even play their best football, and they turned the ball over 4 times, which is so uncharacteristic of a Mike O'Dwyer team. They got the job done, though. They get their 23rd state title in program history, which is the most in state history, continues to widen that gap. Lyman Badgers made for a really, really fun weekend.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Doug?
I was, thinking about it after we did the show on Saturday, and the claim was made that Wellington might be the best 2A state championship of all time. And I'm not too sure you can argue that. I mean, I know Dan and his crack research staff are pouring through the records to try to find whether that's a valid or not valid argument. But I'm pretty sure that there's a claim to be made there. Wellington was so good. I mean, that game was over before it started. And yeah, to say, hey, we might be the best 2A football champ of all time. I'm not going to argue. I'm especially not going to argue with that offensive line at Wellington. I mean, those guys would, they could settle that argument.
I mean,
really fast.
listen, I think you make an excellent point, Doug. If you shut out a team in a state championship game, you have a lot to stand on for that claim. So I could not agree more. That was a 35-0 win over Elizabeth for that 2A state title. To recap, also Lyman over Buena Vista, 14-10. So almost a flip-flop of their regular season 13-10 loss. And then Huxton over Akron. Haxton, excuse me. I read that. My apologies.
It's your handwriting.
I know, it's my
Stats had all the stats for Haxton.
He was even more impressive in person. He said if he would have had 6 touchdowns and not just 5, I think my jaw would have been on the ground. But that was a 54-28 win for 8-man, and then Idalia over Stratton, 38-8. I think one of the biggest takeaways for me over that weekend was not just that they beat Stratton, but they also took the all-time scoring for a single season title from Stratton. So it wasn't just a championship, but it was also like, oh, that thing you've held on to for a long time, that's ours now. Thank you.
It's almost mean.
It was, but also what a great weekend for 6-man. So it was a lot of action down in Pueblo at the CSU Thunderbolt, and also great atmosphere. A lot of fans coming out to support Friday and Saturday. I was very impressed.
And you know, because you worked in that market for so long, but Pueblo is probably the best high school sports town, one of the best high school sports towns in Colorado. One of the last great ones. Brittany at Raising Cane's, one of the marketing directors here. She was, I know, shout out Brittany, an East Eagle.
Yes.
And so she knows all about that Pueblo atmosphere. Screamed out Cannon Boom's gold, not this year, but But she knows what that Pueblo High School sports atmosphere is all about, and it was great for them to be able to put on display last weekend.
100%. Now we're taking a look at the semifinals games that are leading us up into this championship Saturday. Doug, what was something that stuck out to you in one of those 3, 4, 5A games? So,
well, I think you look at that Cherry Creek Valor game, and Valor Christian, really had a chance to win, a really good chance. They were up. It could have been anybody's game going deep into the fourth quarter. And, that just shows me that, Ralston Valley, who I think not many people are probably giving a chance to on paper, they got a chance. That Cherry Creek team, Dave Logan said it just a little bit ago. He said, man, they're loaded with athletes. They can compete with us, and we know that. So I expect that to be a great game.
For me, you look at what Windsor was able to do. They were down late to Holy Family, scored 2 touchdowns late. And the big takeaway that I got, and we'll show more of this on Saturday morning on our Championship Saturday coverage for the Road to State. But we talked with Windsor head coach Chris Smith, and it was funny in the way that he talked about the way that they were able to battle back, because he sat there and said, we knew we were going to win the game. We just had to call the plays, and the kids had to take care of their responsibilities, and we had it. So just to show like the calmness of that situation really makes for an intriguing matchup to kick off the day at 10 o'clock at Campus Stadium between Windsor and Pomona.
And I think one thing that I noted in these semifinal games was it was a lot closer. We've seen a lot of big leads and big wins leading up to the semifinals. And now we're really getting into those top seeded teams. And that was one of the things that I noticed about this weekend. We got 1 and 2, 1 and 3, and 1 and 2. So we are getting what we expect. And there's some beauty in that to be like, okay, these truly are the top seeded teams. We should have the top competition taking the field on Saturday. And I truly believe that's the case for all classes.
Yeah, and if you think about it, the 1 versus 3, which is Palmer Ridge versus Dakota Ridge, it was 2 points away from being 1 versus 2. That semifinal game between Palmer Ridge and Montrose was that competitive.
Yep, I think we have a lot of great things in store. What are you most excited about, Doug, for this weekend?
I think the 4A game is the game that I want to watch. I think that sets up to be potentially the closest matchup. Both teams kind of play similar styles. Both teams have huge lines. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the 4A game.
Yep.
Yeah. Same. I'm curious. Okay. I'm curious to see how 3A kicks us off. And I mean, I'm really excited for all 3 because Doug, as you mentioned, like that Ralston Valley team has a chance. So I'm just hoping for 3 solid football games across the board.
I'm excited to kick the day off with our Road to State show, Championship Saturday show. For an hour and a half, we'll be previewing all the teams taking the field on Saturday at Canvas Stadium. So you don't want to miss that. But for now, don't go anywhere. We have Pomona Panthers coming up next.
Raising Cane's invites you to grab life by the chicken fingers. So get out there. Be you. Do you. Embrace whatever makes you, you. All while enjoying Raising Cane's hand-battered cooked-to-order chicken fingers, crispy crinkle-cut fries, buttery Texas toast, and that secret recipe cane sauce that makes everything that much better. So go on. Savor the day.
Raising Cane's chicken fingers. One love.
When I go to court, these aren't my clients, these are my friends. These are people that I believe in. And they have one shot, just one shot for justice. If they've come to me and we've gotten to trial, their life has been turned upside down in some awful way. And I am their only hope. I need to be their champion, to quote Prince Oberyn from Game of Thrones. They need someone in this trial by combat that can fight for them. I'm all they have. So if I haven't put the time in, if I haven't trained, if I haven't humbly looked in the mirror and thought about ways I can be better, and I don't present my best self in court, then I failed them. And that's what motivates me as a trial lawyer, because when this is over, that client goes home. And if I haven't done my best for him, I haven't been his champion, then I've failed.
The Benefits Broker team of agents has over 100 years in employee benefits and individual health care needs and is your 24/7 resource for a variety of essential benefits-related information. Clients have enjoyed the ability to connect in person or by phone, while others enjoy the convenience of their online service where they can review the status of their claims, obtain summaries, and download forms including claim forms. Dave and Steve do their homework so you don't have to. They know the market by distinguishing the best products from the merely adequate. Give them a call at 877-545-4840 or visit them online at benefitsbroker.com.
Hey guys, welcome back to Raising Cane's at 2108 South College Avenue here in Fort Collins, the stage, or very close to the stage, of the 3A state championship. We will be featuring the Pomona Panthers on Saturday. Welcome, guys.
Hi, yes, thank you for
Did you
having
guys
us.
eat some chicken?
Yeah, no, we had some already. It was really good.
Thank heavens. We can't let you guys go hungry. We got to get you game day ready here with all that battered chicken and those crinkle fries. Okay, so we are joined by head coach Nathan Johnson along with Emmett Munson and Luis Santana. What are you guys feeling after that semifinals win? What are some of the positive takeaways that we're taking into this championship Saturday this week?
I mean, we're just very it's still very surreal to us, but we also know that this is something we've worked for 4 years now, and so we know that it's a big deal. We know that now we're here, but now that we're here, we still know that we got business to take care of, and just it's still another game week as it's always been this whole year. So.
Now, Coach, for you, the only loss this season was Dakota Ridge. What are some of the takeaways from that game that you can right the ship going into championship Saturday?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing was it was a good point in the year to have an off game, and we had some character building moments, and it was good to go into the bye after that to kind of rebuild and get into conference play after playing Wheat Ridge and doing well against them and just getting our confidence and our swag back. And we certainly did that and just kept rolling and rolling. And each and every week now in the playoffs, we've just gotten more confident. I think we've executed better and better on both sides of the ball, and hope to continue that on Saturday.
Now, I want to talk about a little bit of offense. Emmett and Louise, how important is it for you guys to bring that balanced running attack into Saturday's game?
I think our run game, it does put a lot of effect on defenses. We're really good with our offense, and we have a lot of playmakers on our team. So knowing that we can run the ball, we can pass the ball, and give it to our other playmakers, it can make it difficult for a defense to go against. So just knowing that we have ballers on our team, a great quarterback, a great O-line, we know what we can do, and we know what we have on the table. And it's just a matter of can we execute and do good.
And I would just want to chime in real quick. Emmett's been primarily defense the last couple of weeks, a little banged up, but having Luis, having Emmett, having 3 or 4 other kids, Rylenberger coming along strong, even with Ethan Boo being hurt, we got a lot of guys that when they have the ball in their hands, and even Tucker, our quarterback, in the run game, it's really challenging for defensive coaches to game plan because we keep them fresh and they're all going to get their touches and a lot of love, and it's going to be tough to stop.
Yeah, no, I think that's imperative. Now, going up against the triple option last weekend in Palisade, how does that prepare your defense? What are some of the positive takeaways that you saw there? We're tested. We can go up against a lot of different types of offenses and be really successful.
I would say the biggest thing is since we're very senior heavy and experienced, a lot of these guys, these 2 have been 4-year starters, and majority of our seniors have been 3-year or 4-year starters. We've done so much in terms of installing our stuff with, each and every week. So kind of what we found our bread and butter to be most successful in that game. And it took a while to figure it out. We only practice our base special, 5 plays during the week. And we're kind of in that desperation mode where we had to stop them, and they were doing a great job. They had the dive for the touchdown and another long drive and scored, and then they were driving us again, and we changed some things up. And Emmett had Luis had the great hit on the fullback on the dive, and the quarterback pulled it, and then Emmett was able to have the strip on him, and Luis picked it up and took it to the crib. So after that, we kind of rolled and got our confidence back. But we're just so variable on defense, just like offense, and it allows us to play fast and make a lot of plays.
Yeah, and just to piggyback off that, I mean, a lot of our defensive players, we just trust each other and able to play team football. I can trust my friend, my outside linebacker Dom, to make a play and to hold the outside and force it back into me, or my DN to just wrong arm and spill the counter outside. So I mean, it's just a lot of team football and just trusting one another and just trusting that we're going to do our job and do our part of the puzzle. So yeah.
Well, I know I've been around a lot of football. Coach, I know you've been around a lot of football, and as being seniors on this team, you guys have been around a lot of football. You don't get to this point unless you have that kind of camaraderie and connection on defense, on offense, on special teams. So that's a huge testament. Now, we just came from the walk around at Canvas Stadium. Was that your guys' first time to kind of see the whole facility and all the places that you're going to be on Saturday?
Yeah, I mean, last year my little brother, he played down there. He got the opportunity to. So now just to be able to have the opportunity this year and just to be able to see all that and see what it's like, all that stuff at the D1 level, and just to see all the aspects of it, it's definitely surreal, and definitely awesome to see. So
Yeah.
definitely.
No,
Reese, how was it for you?
I totally agree with that. I felt really nervous actually going up there when I saw the stadium.
Yeah.
It gave me a lot of like kind of goosebumps in a way.
Yeah.
Just made me anxious just thinking about how I'm gonna be playing there on Saturday. But I think it's a really cool feeling being there with my boys, seeing the facilities, seeing everything, the locker room. It makes it cool. It makes you enjoy it actually. You know, just looking at it, taking it all in. That's how I feel about it.
Coach, how special is it to have a senior class like this season?
Yeah, they were 8th graders my first year in 2021, and got them into a lot of lifting camps and speed camps as second semester kids. And like I said, we started I think with like 48 or 49, and we were league champs in 2021 in 5A Jeffco, and we still got 26 or 27 of them. So just the commitment of these guys. And they knew coming in it was going to be a little bit of a grind because we had a humongous senior class after that first year leave. So a lot of them got opportunities, and we struggled in having a little bit of an enrollment decline as we've had just being on the older part of our Arvada. It was a tough stretch, but I told the kids, if you commit to this, I promise there's light at the end of the tunnel. And we saw that success last year getting to the semis, and now having a chance to hoist that trophy. The boys know, and they've just put in so much work and just bought into the process of what us coaches have preached the last 4 years. So they mean the world to me. I mean, they know that a lot of them, whether it's like I'm an older brother, maybe a father figure or whatever, we're really, really, really close as a coaching staff to the players and vice versa.
I think that's such a testament, and obviously one of the main reasons why that you guys have gotten here, and the skill level and everything you guys have accomplished this season up until this point. Looking forward to you guys taking on Windsor on Saturday for the championship. I think it's going to be an impeccable game. Cannot wait to watch. Now, we would be remiss if I didn't ask the best question of all. Who on the team could eat the most Caniac boxes from Cane's?
Oh, that's a good
It's a
question.
great question.
Who do you think, Kane?
Probably Kane.
Yeah,
Kane would eat the Cane's
yeah,
box?
Logan Kane. Yeah, I could see.
DeMarcus.
Yeah,
DeMarcus.
DeMarcus. He calls himself Chubbs, so actually he probably
that's
could. Yeah,
it.
yeah, Chubbs could probably, or Colby. Yeah, probably Chubbs.
We got some
Most
big
of our
boys.
life,
Yeah, we got
most
some
of
big
our
boys.
linemen can eat.
All right.
Absolutely.
All right, I'm going to let you guys get on the road. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you so
joining
much
us here
for
at
having
Canes.
us.
Don't go anywhere. We're going to talk to the Windsor Wizards when we get back.
Raising Cane's invites you to grab life by the chicken fingers. So get out there. Be you. Do you. Embrace whatever makes you, you. All while enjoying Raising Cane's hand-battered cooked-to-order chicken fingers, crispy crinkle-cut fries, buttery Texas toast, and that secret recipe cane sauce that makes everything that much better. So go on. Savor the day.
Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. One love.
This is Tim Anderson of Gordon Insurance, and we are proud to support all of our area athletes. With offices in Lyman, Callahan, Flagler, Sterling, and Kit Carson, we offer all types of insurance, including home, auto, commercial, farm, crop, life, bonds, and workman's compensation. We are independent and thus can offer you multiple choices of companies, not just one. Call or visit the office near you, and one of our agents can take care of you. See all of our contact information by going to www.gordonins.com or call me at 719-740-1361.
Whoever said work smarter, not harder, didn't realize you could do both.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the Raising Canes in Fort Collins. That's 2108 South College Avenue. If you want to join us up here in Fort Collins, and I'm joined by the Windsor Wizards. How are you guys doing today?
Doing great.
Doing great.
Yeah?
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, did you guys get some chicken? Did you eat before?
We had
You-
food before.
You had food. Okay, well, just next time lie.
Yeah.
Lie and say the chicken was great.
Chicken was
The
always
chicken was
It's
fabulous.
always good. We come here enough.
We come here enough. Don't worry. That's all we needed to know. Okay, joining me now is head coach Chris Jones, Deacon Schmidt. OU commit still?
Yes, ma'am. Yep, signing tomorrow.
Congratulations.
Yep. Yeah, I'm fired
Oh
up.
my God, that's incredible. What a
Yeah.
big week for you.
It is a big week. Yeah.
That's a
Big
that's
week.
a lot. We could talk more about that
Yeah.
off camera because that's incredible. I'm from Texas, so OU is great.
Okay,
And then
yeah.
we got Kate Poland.
Yep.
Fabulous. All right. How are you guys feeling coming off that semifinals win? What are some of the positive takeaways we're taking away from last weekend? There's
a lot of positives, but we're as good as that game. So we just gotta kind of figure out what we need to do different, prepare for this team coming up, and we're as good as today's practice and today's media day.
Yeah, Deacon, how do you feel about last weekend's win?
Feel great. I think that we learned that we can overcome adversity in that game. Obviously, we went down 14-7 in that game, and we were able to keep our heads on straight and bounce back and come away with a good team win. So I just think that game was good for us, learning that we can overcome adversity and get through anything that comes our way.
Coach, how did you see the grit come together from this team in overcoming that on Saturday?
Well, each week, Ashley, we tell them that they're in control of their actions, their emotions, their effort, and they're going to do it our way. And there's a certain way we do things at Windsor High School with our football program on and off the field. And we've been in that situation before where chaos kind of takes place and you have to rise above it. And, you either turn into a character or you're a person who has character. And the true character came out in these guys in the third and fourth quarter to overcome that. Because, like I said earlier, I think about next 30 seconds in life. How do you handle step backs? So
that's incredible. I think that's also important to note that the last state title at Windsor was in 2015, a 35-14 win, if I'm not mistaken, over Loveland. What would it mean to this team, Cade, for you guys to mark the 10th anniversary with another state title?
It's just a privilege to be here, and it's a tribute to our hard work and effort and grit that we've put in over the season. And just a tribute to our guys and coaches and how hard we've worked to get here. And obviously the job's not finished, and we're going to go handle business on Saturday.
Deacon, how do you feel about it?
Yeah, I mean, it's just it's one of those things that we're here. And I was actually at the game. I watched Coach Jones coach in 2015 And that day,
you don't need to talk about how young you were at that game. That's neither here nor there. Coach, we don't need to know.
And,
but anyways, that's cool.
Ever since that day, I knew I wanted to be in that situation because I knew I was going to be putting on for Windsor, and I knew I wanted to be here and I wanted to be in that environment. And now that we're here, it's kind of surreal, but just got to keep our heads on straight, focus on the task at hand, live in the present. Don't worry about what's coming. Just you're only as good as tonight's practice. Coach Jones always preaches that. So just staying locked in, staying focused on the task at hand.
Coach Jones, what are some of the attributes that can go along with being an undefeated team going into the state title game?
I think there can be pros and cons. Like obviously last week in the third quarter, it can be a con where you haven't experienced being behind in the season and how do kids react. And they're young kids. They have emotions, and some easy things will probably come to surface when you're down for the first time and feeling adversity. But in the long run, it's like there's that confidence of being undefeated. There's that confidence of we're going to win this game. We know how to finish games. We know how to control the tempo of the game. And more importantly, we know how to control the temperature on the field. And we've been just really focusing that with our kids. Like we control the temperature, how hot, how cold it gets.
I think that's so important. And with such a great season, how are we corralling the town of Windsor to come out for this game on Saturday, guys? What are you telling your neighbors, your family, your friends? Like, how are we getting the whole town to come out and support you guys?
I believe it's going to be a packed game. I have a huge support system just with family and friends and everyone. So, I mean, my parents are doing a great job getting it out there. And I think everyone's really fired up about the game. And, I mean, 10 years ago was the last time we were here. So I believe there's going to be a lot of people there cheering us on and helping us to hopefully carry us to victory.
100%.
Yeah, that's one thing about Windsor is they always have their teams back. Every sport, I think Coach Jones can speak for this in his time here. Every sport, there's always support for Windsor, and the community is very strong, and they're very supportive. And last week after the Holy Family game, Coach Jones brought the whole crowd on the field, and we all kind of shared a moment there with the community and the team. So yeah, it was awesome, and you could just tell that they always have our backs, and they're ready to see us go and get the W on Saturday.
Coach Jones, I have a very strong opinion of why these kids should play at a Canvas Stadium type stage. Do you share a similar opinion where they deserve that big stage to play the state championship game on?
Yeah, obviously there's things like this you have to take into consideration, the media stuff, going and touring the facility, getting the logistics down, because we do things a certain way at our place. And, but traveling to a larger venue and having that moment of like, wow, we're in a big stadium playing a regular game. And that means that's a tribute to like all the coaches we have that do so much behind the scenes. These guys in the classroom, our teachers at our school, they teach first. They've always put these kids before themselves. We just like Kate touched on. I expect to see a big wave of corn and wine in the stands, and it's great to be that it's so close to us. And I'm certain that it's great to have moments like this in life, and that's why at the end of the game last week, it's like these don't happen very often. Let's all share it together.
Yeah,
we need more joy and love in the world, and just to have fun times. When it shows up, let's go share it.
For sure.
I want to share it with everybody. They want to share it with everybody, and I'm excited to have these guys there with us.
Do you guys think it was an asset to be able to tour the facility today to kind of get the unfamiliarity out of the way?
Yeah, I think it benefits just kind of, like you said, getting that unfamiliarity out of the way and just kind of getting your head in the right space, because it is a bigger venue, but it's not a different game. It's a game we all love and know, and we just got to go out and execute to the way we know how to do.
Yeah. Deacon, did you feel that was a sense of positivity that you were like, okay, we've seen it, we know what everything's going to look like on Saturday, and then we can go and just focus solely on the game?
Yeah, exactly right. I just think getting this, it's Tuesday, so we got a little bit till the game, but just having that during the week, knowing what you're going to do, where you're going, where you're getting dressed, the whole thing. So it's just good to get that out of the way, so the unfamiliarity piece is out of the way come Saturday.
100%. Now let's end with the most important question I'm going to ask you today. Who on the team could eat the most Caniac combos here at Canes?
No doubt in my mind, this kid right here.
Yes, ma'am.
No doubt in my mind. I've seen this kid eat a lot of food. I eat a lot of food, so thank goodness for Costco and Sam's.
Yeah.
And clearly Caniac combos, right?
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You guys, good luck on Saturday against Pomona. I hope you guys bring the magic. I can't wait to watch the game. We'll be there, and hopefully we'll get to chat about wins on Saturday.
Yes,
so good luck. Don't go anywhere. We'll be at Raising Canes, wrapping it all up from the road to state.
Raising Cane's invites you to grab life by the chicken fingers. So get out there. Be you. Do you. Embrace whatever makes you, you. All while enjoying Raising Cane's hand-battered cooked-to-order chicken fingers, crispy crinkle-cut fries, buttery Texas toast, and that secret recipe cane sauce that makes everything that much better. So go on. Savor the day.
Raising Cane's chicken fingers. One love.
The Benefits Broker team of agents has over 100 years in employee benefits and individual health care needs and is your 24/7 resource for a variety of essential benefits-related information. Clients have enjoyed the ability to connect in person or by phone, while others enjoy the convenience of their online service where they can review the status of their claims, obtain summaries, and download forms including claim forms. Dave and Steve do their homework so you don't have to. They know the market by distinguishing the best products from the merely adequate. Give them a call at 877-545-4840 or visit them online at benefitsbroker.com.
There are those who say the modern world has made us lose touch with places like this. We say, that depends on what you're driving.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the Raising Canes here in Fort Collins, 2108 South College Avenue for the road to state, our final stop before we get to Canvas Stadium. And we are joined by a special guest, Isaac, who is one of the Raising Canes restaurant leaders. Isaac, welcome to the show.
Hey, thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Now, this has been a really great partnership that we have all really enjoyed. Raising Canes supporting high school sports. How important is Raising Canes being in the community, supporting those local youth programs?
Yeah, I think it's a great thing that one of the things that I'm really happy with about Canes is that we're able and they allow us to really get involved with the local community, with the local high schools, local organizations. And it's really big for us too to be able to support the youth sports programs here at high school football. We're really big sponsors with CSU here at the college level. So it's really, really vital for what we're trying to do, grow our brand, grow our business. And so anytime that we can give back to the community and just support local, it's awesome win for both parties.
It doesn't hurt when you see a kid like Deacon Schmidt, the Windsor kid, walk in here. And I mean, that's a massive left tackle. That guy can eat some chicken.
A lot. Yeah, he's putting down a lot. So, we worry about it when those guys come in, those bigger guys, those 6'6", 6'4", 200 pounds guys. But for the most part, we love seeing them come in here. That just knows that, hey, we're doing something right. food wise, service wise, and then also just getting out in the community and getting involved with those guys.
Listen, I was talking
Yeah.
to all those kids, and they absolutely love Raising Cane's.
Yeah.
So that speaks for itself. If the 16 to 18-year-old boy demographic is pleased,
it.
that's pretty much all gravy after that.
Yeah,
But
that's what we're really trying to hit. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, no, that's
and
the group.
also Deacon's going OU, so he's.
Okay.
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
yeah.
I heard you're a Texas.
Yeah,
guy.
I'm
You
from
understand.
Texas. I'm a Texas guy. You know, we're standing out of the playoff race a little bit right now, but you know, the fact that he's going to OU, I think it speaks volumes to who he is, who his parents are, who his coaches are,
Yeah.
and I think it's just going to be a huge win for him and local high school athletics as a whole.
I asked the Windsor Wizards if who on the team could eat the most caniac combos,
Oh.
and it was 100% hands down,
Yeah.
which I don't think anybody on this panel is.
No, looking at
surprised.
his size, I don't think
He's a big boy.
There's no question. Yeah,
I
pretty
think
big guy.
he was double my size, so he's
Yeah.
very large. But yeah, he was, and he said it with a big mouth. He's like, "Yes, yes, ma'am, me." I
Yeah.
was like,
Are you
"All right."
guys staffing up for Saturday? I mean, there's going to be a horde of high school kids, fans, parents, and you know, kids after the game and stuff.
Yeah,
You guys-
absolutely. Yeah, we're going to be staffing up. We do a really good job of staying staffed for the entire weekends, but especially for that, we know that's coming into town, so we're going to be ready. Anybody, you know, you get hungry, you get the snacks. Hey, come on by Raising Cane's. We're more than happy to serve you the perfect box. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, drive-through will be open. The restaurant will be open.
Oh, yeah.
Plenty of ways to get it, right?
Oh, absolutely. Mobile ordering. If you want to order that way, make it a little bit quicker, a little bit more convenient for yourself. Hey, we're here. We're ready to head out the big orders. Yeah.
What time do you guys open Saturday morning?
We open for business at 10 a.m. and then we close at 3 a.m. So any time of the day, hit us up. Yeah.
That's the beauty
That's
of
a lot
college
That's a
town.
lot of overtimes if we're going to get to 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think we're good. I think
Yeah.
we're coming
That's
after the game.
That'll
Now,
be good.
And one thing that was shared with us when we walked in is this is the oldest Raising Cane's in Colorado. How special is that to have a facility like that to be like, oh, we've been here a long time?
It is. You know, it's very special. You know, we've been able to be part of the Northern Colorado community here in Fort Collins for next year will be 20 years. You know, so to be able to be able to provide the perfect box, Raising Cane's chicken fingers that entire time. You know, and not just Fort Collins. You know, we hit up the whole Northern Colorado. You know, Windsor. Severance. We're starting to break off into Loveland early next year. So we're really excited about that growth. So, you know, and hopefully here in the future, we're going to be opening up a few more up here in Northern Colorado.
That's so
Yeah.
exciting. We loved it. This has been such a wonderful experience. The perfect place to have our first annual Road to
Perfect.
State show
Yeah.
series. And we're looking forward to wrapping it up with Championship Saturday.
Yeah, that'll be
This
great.
has been a great partnership, and I'm looking forward to all the fun things we'll be able to do in the future.
Yeah, we
together.
appreciate it. Thanks for having us. Thanks for being here, and we look forward to it.
Absolutely. Now,
Yeah.
just to round it out real quick, let's look at our championship matchups. We got Windsor and Pomona in 3A. We got Palmer Ridge and Dakota Ridge in 4A. And then, of course, Cherry Creek and Ralston Valley in 5A. Real quick picks. Isaac doesn't know much, but he's going to pick anyways. Because
Well,
I just
yeah,
gave-
I've been
Yeah.
watching a little bit. My kid goes to Timna, so we watch a little bit of
Okay.
high school football. But Windsor, I'm going to go with those.
You're
guys.
going
Yeah, I'm
Windsor?
gonna go with
Okay.
Windsor. Yeah.
Palmer Ridge, Dakota Ridge. Who you got?
Palmer Ridge.
Okay. And then Cherry Creek, Ralston Valley.
Cherry Creek.
Okay.
Yeah.
Isaac's picks are in.
Yeah, that one I didn't know. Yeah.
But they've been the best team all year. They've
Okay.
been the number one
They're
team in the state all
They're
year. So
looking
you're
for their
going
26th
chalk.
Okay.
straight win. So
Oh,
I
then.
think you picked
Yeah,
her
there it is. Good.
Okay, guys. For us, Windsor, Pomona. Who you guys got?
I'm gonna go with Pomona. Yep.
Okay. Dan.
That big OU left tackle is going to come in real handy on Saturday. I'm going Windsor.
I'm going Windsor as well. Okay. 4A, Palmer Ridge, Dakota Ridge. I'm going Palmer Ridge.
Give me Dakota Ridge. I like the Eagles. Yeah, although Palmer Ridge is going to get really upset with me because I picked against them 3 weeks in a row.
All right. Well,
Either that or they're going to love it because they've proven me wrong every
you dig
week.
your own grave, Dan.
Yeah.
You dig your own grave. Doug, who you
I
got?
like Dakota Ridge. I just think
Okay.
they've been dominant all season and sticking.
Cal
with
is
them.
back as a dude.
He's a guy, man.
Yeah.
Okay. And then in 5A, Cherry Creek, Ralston Valley. Go.
There's a part of you that wants to go Ralston
I
Valley.
do.
It
There's a
wants
part
to
of me
because
too.
they've impressed me every week, but I think, you know, Cherry Creek's just got that pedigree. I can't pick against them, but I really do think that this game, the gap's narrowed the closer we've got to it.
Mm-hmm. I don't think it's going to be easy, but I think Cherry Creek.
You know, I want to have a little fun. I want to have a little fun
Do
on
it.
Saturday.
Say
I
it.
want to see something unexpected. So
Say
I'm going to
it.
go out on a limb. I'm going to take Ralston Valley to take it on
You're
Saturday.
Mr. Fun.
I mean, if we're going for cuteness, Coach Yano has the most adorable daughter. So she, as far as mascots go, Ralston Valley all the way. So I just want to say that. All right,
Fair
guys.
enough.
Thank you so much. Massive thanks to Raising Cane's and Isaac for even sitting down
Yeah,
with us today
thanks.
and throwing his picks in. We couldn't appreciate it more.
Thank
This has been such a treat. We hope to see you guys again in 2026. But for now, We will see you on Championship Saturday at Canvas Stadium for the 3, 4, and 5A state title games. We'll see you then.
Cool.
Thank you.